Tony hasn't touched his food yet. He just sits in the worn wooden chair, silently observing the walls. They're nothing to look at. Some chipped drywall that needs to be patched and repainted. While he's seemingly distracted, I let my gaze roam over him, still trying to wrap my head around how anyone could hurt people so carelessly as he has. If I'm honest, he isn't an unattractive man, but the menacing darkness that's forever present in his eyes makes people think twice about approaching him. His black hair is ruffled and disheveled, a stark contrast to his perfectly tailored suit. He may be dressed in the finest attire, but everyone knows the truth. He's nothing but a snake, a wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm no stranger to men like Tony Bertelli. My whole life I was raised to defend criminals like him. The part of me that feels guilt or shame for doing this job died years ago. All so I could defend men I know without a doubt should be locked up behind bars. It was my late father who made me this way. He taught me everything I know. He was one of the best criminal defense attorneys in the state, and well respected by his peers and opponents alike. Dad loved the law and truly believed everyone was innocent until proven guilty. Not once did I ever see him pass judgment against one of his clients, but his crusade to help those who possibly couldn't help themselves put him in bed with all manner of less than savory individuals. And it only got worse the more successful he became. I suppose I should feel honored that a legend such as my father passed his torch on to me. But that isn't how I feel at all. And today, I feel like I let my father down, because I'm losing this case, even with everything Dad taught me. Tony is going to jail for a long time, and by the way he's glaring at me right now, it's clear he knows it too. I tighten my grip on my coffee cup before taking another sip, needing the distraction from my client's sinister gaze.
Counselor, how do you think the trial is going?
Tony's raspy baritone finally breaks the silence. It's a complete failure. There's still time to... He cuts me off, emphasizing that his question was rhetorical.
When I hired Robert Jones's daughter to represent me, it was because I heard she was the best of the best. A replica of the greatest defense lawyer to ever grace this town, Tony says coldly. Rumor was she could wipe the devil's slate clean. So what the fuck was that?
His fists clench on the tabletop as he punctuates his words through gritted teeth. I flinch, but quickly recover. Tony grows angrier by the second, and if I don't calm him down, he might do something to add to the list of charges against him. My gaze trails to the door behind him as I guesstimate how long it would take for the guard to enter, should the worst actually occur.
Aw, are you afraid, little Miss Lawyer?
Tony cocks his head, a wildness now forming in his eyes. He looks unhinged, as if at any moment he might push back from the table and strangle me. No, I force out, trying to mask my quivering voice. The truth is, I'm absolutely terrified, but any form of weakness would only encourage his scare tactics.
Then you must be stupid,
he snarls. Mr. Bertelli,
here's the thing.
Tony reclines in his chair, surveying the room before settling his villainous stare on me once more.
If, by some stroke of luck, you end up winning this case, well then, good for you, I guess. You walk away a free woman.
My icy hands tremble around my cup, seeking warmth from the hot beverage. I'm quickly losing the reins on my composure, and it's starting to show.
But if I end up in prison, little girl, it won't be my ass that's done for. It'll be yours.
I swallow the thick lump forming in my throat. Are you...
My men remain loyal, no matter where I am. You think my empire will fall because I'm locked up?
Tony scoffs and shakes his head.
Like anyone else I employ.